Good afternoon, and welcome to Saginaw Valley State University's 2024 May Commencement. I'm the Faculty Association President, Brandon Haskett. On behalf of the faculty at SVSU, I offer my congratulations to today's graduates. We are proud of everything that you have achieved and grateful to have been part of your journey. Please remain standing if you are able for the Canadian and U.S. national anthems and the invocation, which will be presented by Dr. Mamie Thorns.
Good afternoon. As we are standing here together today, a part of each graduate's dream realized, let us give thanks in a moment of silence. This ceremony, in all its pomp and circumstance, unites us in our dreams of promise and equality for all. It allows us to collectively celebrate our graduates' accomplishments, our cultures, our ideas, and our hopes. We commemorate the very best within each of us here at this very special moment. Our hearts swell with gratitude. We humbly appreciate the support of the graduates' families, their loved ones, their teachers, mentors, peers, and all who have stood behind us, putting aside differences with an eye toward a promising future that is marked by today's commencement. May this ceremony, at this very moment, be a reminder that hard work, diligence, support, and tenacity are what have brought us to this day with you. May each graduate here and all who are gathered here not forget the power of this special moment, the common bond we share, the inclusive celebration of achievement and success among the diversity of people who are united for a dream, all for one and one for all. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Thorns. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. I'm George Grant Jr., President of Saginaw Valley State University. The exceptional pre-ceremony concert was presented by the Brass Wind Quartet, directed by Dr. Norma Wicca, and the national anthem was led by Audrey Bearden. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce a few people, but I have two guests I'd like to introduce. The previous president of Saginaw Valley, Dr. Bashan, is here, along with, this is Bashan, his wife. So would you both please stand? Their dedication, commitment, hard work helped make this such a special university, and I appreciate all of the support that they've given to myself and to my wife as we've moved into this transition. So we're excited to have both of you here today. Thank you for being here. So I also would like to introduce members of our governing board. These are citizens appointed by the governor of Michigan to serve this university, and they do so with commitment and distinction. I will ask them to stand and ask for you to join me in thanking them for their service, but please hold your applause until all are introduced. Our chair is Raj Weiner, Ron Bacon, Honorable John Cherry Jr., Joanne Query, Heather Gallegos, and Carl Williams. We also have representatives from the faculty and staff with us today. These individuals have made a significant part of each graduate's SVSU experience. I would ask that you join with me in recognizing the faculty and staff who work so hard to make Saginaw Valley a special place. Thank you. Graduates, it is a great pleasure to see you here today surrounded by your loved ones. We have a full house. It's exciting to see so many people here as part of this celebration. We're fully aware of the significance of this monumental occasion for you and for those who supported you all along the way. Due to COVID, some of you will experience your first in-person graduation today. We recognize your resilience in the face of adversity, and it's our sincere hope that this moment will inspire you in all your future endeavors. So for those who have not had an in-person commencement, we are glad that you're here today, and we're glad that all of you are here today to help celebrate and witness this. SVSU is celebrating its 60th anniversary. In 1963, our founders started a college, and each year a new graduating class has built upon that foundation. You are part of that legacy. We are stronger because you are part of the history of Saginaw Valley. Your name will forever be carved into the foundation that makes this institution imminent. And like the alumni before you, the path in front of you is full of possibilities. It is important to acknowledge and appreciate the individuals who have provided you with support and encouragement. Never forget the people who have been there for you every step of the way, helping to make your dreams a reality. Commencement is a reminder that graduation is not an accident. It requires hard work, dedication, and commitment to earn the privilege to sit in those chairs. We gather to honor and celebrate your academic achievements, volunteer work, and extracurricular activities. I know I speak for the entire university when I say that we feel an immense sense of pride in your success. We know you will accomplish much because you are a shining example of SVSU's excellence. Thank you for being a part of today's ceremony. I'm pleased to introduce today's commencement speaker, Dr. Colin Bird, Consul General of Canada in Detroit. Appointed to the diplomatic position in 2022, he oversees consulate activities in Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. Dr. Bird has held positions focusing on trade and economic policy in the Canadian government since 2004. He previously served as the Director of Trade Negotiations for Global Affairs Canada, where he was responsible for multilateral trade matters, including Canada's membership in the World Trade Organization. In 2014, he was appointed Minister Counsel for Trade and Economic Policy for Canada in Washington, D.C., where he managed all aspects of U.S.-Canada trade relationships. He also has served as Canada's senior trade official for the G7, G20, and the Organizations of Economic and Cooperative and Development. Dr. Bird holds a bachelor's degree from Harvard University and a law degree from the University of Ottawa. These are just some of Dr. Bird's accomplishments. You can read more of his impressive history in the commencement program. At a ceremony earlier today, he was conferred the Doctorate of Humanities honoris causa, and he was responsible for helping with some of the issues around COVID, some of the relationships between the United States and Canada, and he is definitely an international trade and diplomat. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming Dr. Colin Bird.
Well, thank you, Dr. Grant, for that very kind introduction. I don't think I've ever felt as safe in a room as I do with this number of qualified nurses at our disposal. Good afternoon, esteemed faculty and friendly faculty, as I now know after lunch. Very proud parents, family, and friends, and most importantly, the 2024 graduating class of Saginaw Valley State University. Félicitations, mes amis. I join you today honored to share a few reflections on this moment in history that awaits you as graduates, and to reflect on the special, indeed essential relationship that we share as Canadians and Americans, especially here in the Great Lakes region. First, I'd like to express my gratitude to the Saginaw Valley State University for inviting me to be part of your celebration. It's truly a pleasure to address such a talented and tested group of graduates who will make a positive impact on the world. To you, I bring greetings from the Canadian people and my government. Congratulations on your success. Here in the heart of Michigan, you embody so much of what makes America great, from strong local governments to impressive companies that have become global leaders, to the love of liberty that you demonstrate every day. In less than 2 weeks, thousands of Canadians will be here in the Saginaw Valley for hockey's Memorial Cup, experiencing the Saginaw spirit firsthand. Fans representing hockey towns across Canada and US border states will each be cheering for home teams. Some trash talk as well, I don't doubt, but also aware of what an incredible bond we share here in North America and the Great Lakes in particular. Honestly, you may find a few Canadian fans on the exuberant side. That's another way to say that we like beer. But I know this region already imports millions of Canadian beets. Not my favorite vegetable, but you turn them into pure sweet sugar. So if any US community knows how to deal with red-faced Canadians, it's Saginaw, the sugar beet capital. More seriously, a championship series in hockey is not a bad analogy for the Canada-US relationship. We play hard in the corners, root for our local team, but all agree that the game needs to be played by the rules for our common benefit. And together we have created something unique in history, a continent in peace, and a level of prosperity that has no equal anywhere. A continent, indeed, where our rivalries are expressed in hockey arenas and not on battlefields. The trade story alone can stagger the imagination. Every day, $2.65 billion in goods cross our border. $2.65 billion a day, generating millions of jobs in each country. We are each other's #1 trading partner. Here on the border, the numbers are even more impressive. If any of you have ever spent time watching the line of trucks crossing the Blue Water Bridge into Port Huron, or the almost 7,000 trucks a day crossing the Ambassador Bridge in Detroit, you know the power of that trade. Michigan sells more to Canada than it does to its next 14 largest export markets combined. Our trade, in short, is the envy of the world. But today, I don't want to focus on the economic side of the story. Let me instead speak to you as your closest neighbor, partner, and ally. I've had the honor of serving in Canada's embassy in Washington, as well as my posting here in the Midwest. And I've also worked alongside US diplomats in international settings. And what's really striking in each of these roles is the degree to which our cooperation is rooted in shared values. Respect for democracy and the rule of law, and the connections that we make community to community across the border. It's not that either of our countries is ever a perfect model for our values. In Canada, for example, we are struggling through a process of truth and reconciliation with Indigenous peoples. In college campuses on both sides of the border, students are challenging their governments to do more to end wars, particularly the war in Gaza, but also war and humanitarian crises in places like Ukraine and Yemen, and even closer to home in Haiti. I spent the first half of my professional life as a human rights campaigner, and so I believe in the role that peaceful protest plays in our democracies, whether it's war in the Middle East or the pro-life and pro-choice or environmental debates closer to home. But protest is only one tool in a democracy. We also need to work with one another, even in the face of passionate disagreement. And we need to look at positive models for how we can work together to end wars and promote prosperity. Canada and the United States are that model. One of the first protests I ever joined as a teenager was to condemn my government's inaction on acid rain, a problem that originated mostly here in the Midwest and in Ontario at the massive Sudbury nickel smelter. In that case, it was the tools of statecraft and quiet advocacy by community leaders on both sides of the border that ultimately led to the Acid Rain Treaty of 1991, signed by President Reagan and Prime Minister Mulroney, now considered the model for effective international cooperation on the environment. And acid rain is no longer killing our forests. Change happened then because we spoke our conscience, but also because we used the other tools of our democracy and diplomacy for the common good. More recently, as Dr. Grant said, I had the opportunity to witness firsthand how Canada and the US cooperate in the face of a global pandemic. Other countries were shutting their borders to exports of life-saving medical devices and protective equipment, making matters worse for everyone as supply chains were disrupted. We were not perfect, but Canada and the US came together to share vaccines, medical devices, and raw materials because we saw each other as brothers and sisters. More than 1,500 Canadian nurses cross into Michigan every day. And when this state found itself at ground zero for some of the earliest COVID outbreaks, those nurses responded to your communities in need. Many of you will find yourselves having Canadian colleagues. Similarly, when Canada had its forest fires last summer, America reciprocated, sending over 2,000 firefighters into our forests. Thank you. Take another example. I was advising my government on world trade rules when Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Alongside my US counterparts, we developed an economic response to the invasion like nothing we had ever tried before. And I can tell you that when you are a Canadian diplomat at the G20 or APEC, these international meetings, with Russia across the table, having just invaded its neighbor, you learn to value the Canada-US partnership. Together, we made the case that allies needed to join us in ensuring that Russia's aggression did not stand. And many of our allies, and even some of our adversaries, did join us because of the power of our example, as a historic vote at the UN General Assembly demonstrated. 143 in favor, just 5 against, 35 abstaining. But polarization, fatigue, and yes, foreign interference means democracy is under attack. Despite amazing efforts by local election officials, we are seeing an erosion of confidence in our democratic institutions on both sides of our border. So you will be facing many daunting challenges as you assume leadership roles here in Michigan and across the continent. And sometimes you will disagree fundamentally with your government's policies. But the solution is not to turn away from our democratic institutions. It's to engage in them, support them, and that starts locally. And that's where institutions like Saginaw Valley State University are so critical. SVSU has taken to heart the reality that citizenship and democracy are more than just voting or protest. It's home to the Henry Marsh Institute for Public Policy, an institution that educates citizens to be effective advocates and change agents in the Great Lakes Bay region on a cross-partisan basis. Individuals like you are also critical as health professionals, education professionals, welfare professionals. Your work will go beyond the technical challenges of your chosen careers. You'll be working right at the nexus between government and the people. And it's important in these roles that you serve as the bridge builders that your democracy requires. Headlines and popular culture today play up a dystopian narrative of crisis and collapse. But the truth is, on balance, we have the good fortune to live in a time of tremendous possibility. It's within our grasp to eliminate extreme poverty, end terrible diseases, and offer a real chance at an education to everyone on the planet. But for us to move forward, to keep moving forward, we have to move forward together. We have to fight the tribal mindset. We have to share our North American model with the world. I've seen the power of that model on the global stage, and I've seen the power of American diplomacy when it taps into that full vibrancy of its democracy to bring positive change to the world. The world needs more, not less, American leadership. The world needs more, not less, Canadian leadership. You know, the challenges from climate change and global poverty to political instability and cultural divides, they're real. However, the diversity of our two societies, racial, ethnic, religious, cultural, language, as well as ideological diversity, can be a huge strength for us in finding innovative solutions to these pressing issues. Here in this, our binational economic region, we have the tools to be the center of green manufacturing and agriculture for the entire world. We can lead the world into a more sustainable and prosperous future when we listen to the voices of business and the voices of science. And we also have the ability to model how two sovereign nations come together and cooperate to make each other and the world as a whole a better place. My fellow graduates, as you leave this campus to make your mark on the world, I challenge you to engage in your democracy. Important not only for your local communities, but to your partners and allies, and ultimately the world. In doing so, seek out opportunities to engage with people who are different from you. Listen to their stories, celebrate the richness of our collective human experience. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from the late, great Canadian diplomat Lester B. Pearson. Pearson won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1957 for his efforts to establish the first UN peacekeeping force in response to the Suez Crisis, an earlier Mideast crisis that also required de-escalation. He's personally relevant to me in that he served in the same role as I did in our embassy in Washington before becoming our ambassador to the US, and he went on to become Canada's Prime Minister. Pearson left us with these words: how can there be peace without people understanding each other? And how can this be if they don't know each other? As you embark on your journey beyond these walls, may you always strive to build bridges of understanding and form bonds of friendship across the lines that divide us. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits your unique talents, perspectives, and contributions. Go forth and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bird, for your thoughtful, insightful, and inspiring remarks. I'm Deborah Huntley, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We have now arrived at the principal reason for today's ceremony, the conferring of degrees. SVSU holds to the tradition of speaking each name individually. Each name spoken represents the pride and the hopes of an individual and their family and friends. Your applause and cheering are welcome, but please be respectful so that all names can be heard. Will the candidate who has earned her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I'm honored to present this candidate who has successfully completed all of the requirements for her doctoral degree. With the approval of the faculty, particularly the doctoral committee, she is presented to you. Will you please come forward for hooding by Dean Marcia Dittmeyer and myself.
Haley M. Jankarek.
Oh, you have to stand. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon you the doctoral degree you have earned, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating this graduate.
You have quite a fan club. Will all of the candidates who have earned their master's degree in the College of Education and the Crystal M. Lang College of Health and Human Services please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I am honored to present these students who have successfully completed all of the requirements for their master's degrees, and with the approval of faculty, they are presented to you. Will the candidates please come forward?
Jenny L. McFadden. Natalie Mazzaroni Para. Claire A. Sablehouse. Sarah Schneider. Heather M. Mulatich. Brian L. Diller. Peter L. Brissett. Rollin Carter. Lorelei N. Beasley. Allison R. Davis. Christina M. Eisengruber. Michelle Kathleen Waddy. Shireen Radwan. Twani Dion Gray. Callum H. Clow. Robin Apley. Rachel L. Frumwiller. Dina E. Polwicki. Andrew A. Prime. Lindsay S. Pennington. Haley Marie Dice. Amy J. McNett. Carl Stucco. Nathan T. Colger. Amanda M. Smith. Sean Cornell Petrie. Nicole M. Napolitano. Nicole Lynn Grace. Alicia Ray Jerva. Lauren Elizabeth Madrill. Sadie Madison Milbrath. Caitlin D. Tolinen. Molly McCarthy. Adelina Gutierrez. Aubrey Rose Coakley. Laura Jeanette Arnold. Erin Catherine Anderson. Carolyn Ann Brown. Lisa Martin. Kyle Van Horn. Kelly A. Chinaski. Emily Ann Spalding. Trevor Michael Fistler. Leslie LaPearl Fortenberry. Keisha Marie Osterhoff. Rebecca Lynn Bichigo. Tamaya Louise Wilkins. Kayla C. Washington. Alexis L. Goodson. Michelle Colon. Courtney L. Kennedy. Catherine Charlotte Schatz. Pooja Vasudevan. Carla Diane Witzke. Rachel Marie Webb. Ashley Marie Hawthorne. Caitlin Marie Kraus. Katrina Palaxnita. Mackenzie Rose Wilkinson. Corby Rose Reif. Brittany M. Schwab. Kelsey C. Nelson. Andrea Jo Boehm. Karenza Nicole Stein. Jane Noibura Doyen. Lena A. Hall. Lena is a veteran of the United States Army. Barrientos. Grace Barrientos. Aubrion Monique Smith. Jayla P. Flores. Allison Nicole Hines. Nicole E. Rodriguez. Olivia Trombley. Olivia May Brandt. Belicia Simone Bridges. Ian M. Garlick. Marcus Khalil Edmondson. Alexis Ray Moulton. Chelsea Good. Megan Jade Mont. Maya Odessa Johnson. Caitlin Regina Piggott. Austin S. Clark. Bridget Ann Beckman. Andy Grossmeyer. Devin Frey Galix. Amber Sue Kelly. Amber Nicole Tolson. Lauren Vukovic. Marissa Lynn Burton. Shonda Evett Jackson. Tiffany Ann Collier. Tammy M. Ewing. Eddie Dunn, Jr. Eddie is a veteran of the United States Army. Monet Marie Twiss. Dana A. Johnson. Dakota Marie Cook. Elizabeth Marie Martin. Maria T. Cavas. Jacoya M. Murphy.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Control, Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon you the master's degrees you have earned with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating the graduates. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I am James Tarr, Dean of the College of Education. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degree or certification through the College of Education please stand? As educators, your impact will be profound and everlasting. As educational leaders, you will guide and influence individuals across generations, preparing students today for challenges in the world of tomorrow. On behalf of your College of Education family of faculty and staff, I congratulate you on this momentous achievement. Will the candidates come forward?
Caitlin G. Elliott, cum laude. Madison C. Jesse, magna cum laude. Rachel Deborah Spicer, summa cum laude. Michaela Rose Sands, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Upmore, summa cum laude. Emily A. Yanoski, summa cum laude. Arissa Asantaski, summa cum laude. Olivia G. Peters, magna cum laude. Kelsey Nicole Felker. Madison P. Tedford, summa cum laude. Erica Lynn Rodriguez, cum laude. Faith Ann Raver, summa cum laude. Bailey M. Thompson, summa cum laude. Delaney L. Rolfs, cum laude. Nicole Battenkoff. Jordan R. Bishop, summa cum laude. Taylor R. Kelly, magna cum laude. Madison Rose Cooper. Morgan R. Armstead, magna cum laude. Amelia E. Korn, summa cum laude. Nona M. Garman, magna cum laude. Victoria M. Paletti, cum laude. Jacqueline K. Poston, cum laude. Michaela A. Thayer, magna cum laude. Cecilia L. Lundstedt. Rachel Duval, cum laude. Bailey C.G. Brooks, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Joe Leo, magna cum laude. Haley J. Hooley, summa cum laude. Ashley E. Barney, magna cum laude. Amanda K. Bartow, magna cum laude. Rose L. Clark, cum laude. Autumn Irene Schwartz, magna cum laude. Marissa Ann Cooper, magna cum laude. Faith Lynn Deal, cum laude. Caitlin Elise Darby, magna cum laude. Jillian M. Grew, cum laude. Kara N. Coltson, summa cum laude. Jennifer Elizabeth Grinwis, magna cum laude. Jordan D. Forret, summa cum laude. Catherine E. Leitz. Sasha L. Lux, cum laude. Courtney A. Brooks, magna cum laude. Camden Williams. Samia J. Bird, summa cum laude. Jessica N. Schmid, summa cum laude. Erin Marie Pudney, cum laude. Maria D. McCollum, cum laude. Madeline Elise Peplinski, summa cum laude. Madison Cheney, cum laude. Madison Lynn Thompson, cum laude. Brendan J. Dickinson, summa cum laude. Rudolph D. Frank. Connor A. Steffes, magna cum laude. Drew Allen DeBruler, cum laude. Stephanie Jordan Tumblin. Elizabeth Sue Ledyard. Emily M. Rosario. Jessica Nicole Davis, summa cum laude. Alexis Ann Berlinski, summa cum laude. Audrey Rhiannon Bearden, cum laude. Austin Duke Angers, summa cum laude. Luke T. Forty, cum laude. Bryce H. Sears, summa cum laude. Addison S. Thornton, cum laude. Isabella R. Provenzano. Drew Aaron Horton, cum laude. Lindsay M. Samero, summa cum laude. Emma Anita Rosencrans, summa cum laude. Hannah Lynn Heiser Pike. Alyssa A. Kioshin, summa cum laude. Rachel B. Deal, magna cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Marcia Dittmeyer, the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees and certification through the College of Health and Human Services please stand? Your goal for a career in health and human services is becoming a reality, and many opportunities are available to you. We are confident that you will do well in whatever opportunity you select. The College of Health and Human Services faculty and staff are very proud of each and every one of you and wish you the best as you start your career. Please keep us in mind and come back often to join the alumni activities. Will the candidates please come forward?
Madeline M. Shearhart, summa cum laude. Catherine A. Edwards, summa cum laude. Kirsten J. Risley, magna cum laude. Journey Alexis Orso. Allison J. Weber, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Alexander. Michelin Colpitz. Aaliyah Dana Williamson, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Witherspoon. Rayanne M. Sprague. Hallie Elizabeth Stanek, summa cum laude. Kayla Ann Smith, summa cum laude. Shayna M. Norgan, summa cum laude. Madison Taylor Fierst, cum laude. Anne Marie Moskal. Ashley G. Moe, summa cum laude. Mackenzie L. Brown. Lainey Rigg, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Mish, cum laude. Carter M. Grove. Ali B. Bazzi. Autumn R. Current, magna cum laude. Taylor L. Janes, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Reed. Cassidy R. Key, magna cum laude. Kiana M. Troyer. Stacy A. Dravietsky, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Patricia Rileski. Danielle A. Franzel, summa cum laude. Austin Erlob, summa cum laude. Dunnigan. Evan Robert Dunnigan, magna cum laude. Kayla Nicole Moore, summa cum laude. Caitlin Michelle Gray. Danielle K. Booth. Danielle Burke, magna cum laude. Hannah I. Hale. Logan Nicole Kaiser, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Michelle Ingerson. Serena R. Hardy. Tira Lee Murphy. Courtney Rebecca Ponting, magna cum laude. Madison L. Warren. Madeline B. Ulrey. Allison K. Vowell. Micah S. Kretzinger.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Micah.
Jared James Gross, cum laude. Tyler D. Burrell, magna cum laude. Samantha Mary Olson, summa cum laude. Natalie Morrison, cum laude. Kara N. Zabo, cum laude. Sarah Louise Blakely, magna cum laude. Keeler M. Stephan, cum laude. Miranda Marie Watkins, cum laude. Claire O. Greenway, cum laude. Amanda Lynn Ehrlich, summa cum laude. Lindsay Pilkus. Ola Leo Leixing, magna cum laude. RJ A. Stack, magna cum laude. Gavin Q. Sealand, cum laude. Heidi M. Beasley, summa cum laude. Natalie M. Woodcock, summa cum laude. Caitlin M. Gralka, summa cum laude. Carrie A. Lutz, magna cum laude. Katie S. Cottrell, cum laude. Jordan D. Lloyd, cum laude. Courtney E. Blond. Sean Stephen Anton. Amanda Julia Kashidai. Megan Bulick. Grace E. Bauk, summa cum laude. Emma F. Trudeau, summa cum laude. Madison M. Pruder. Summer Katie Little, magna cum laude. Mallory Teresa Mack, cum laude. Michelle Nicole Sequin, magna cum laude. Cassie Marie White. Quinn A. Bobio. Casey F. Baranski, summa cum laude. Caden Elaine Reynolds, summa cum laude. Destiny Jordan Beasley. Samantha Pillsbury, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Jane Meister. Mary Ellen Kenny, summa cum laude. Zakur. Logan Joshua Zakur. Haley D. Groff. Rachel A. Zelli, cum laude. Hope N. Myers. Isabel J. Ferguson, magna cum laude. Christopher B. Brown, magna cum laude. LaDonna Renee Husband. Jeremy Craig Bailey, cum laude. Paige Walker.
Just first and last name.
Cherie Long, cum laude.
Deasia Struther.
Do you want? Deasia Struther. Camilla Mary Jane Watkins. Carday Rachel Sangster. Brianna Louise Hadley. Serenity Alonzora Kachia Johnson. Diamond Nakai Matthews. Mackenzie Lee Arthurs, magna cum laude. Sydney Joy Colston, magna cum laude. Faith Ellen Regalinsky, cum laude. Sarah Renee Smith, summa cum laude. Garrett Neal Kay. Ryan E. Wennerstrom, magna cum laude. Sydney Elizabeth Maryhugh, summa cum laude. Margaret M. Bird, magna cum laude. Lachey Robinson. Luke Raymond Deno, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Walsh, cum laude. Kendall June King, cum laude. Sierra Lowray Bellinger. Taylor Rayanne Kumper. Caitlin J. Lothian, cum laude. Abigail G. Bowlesby, summa cum laude. Jenna N. Guza, summa cum laude. Jacqueline N. Couturier. Avery S. Dyer. Caitlin M. Duffing. Megan J. Van Acton, summa cum laude. Rebecca Foster, cum laude. Gage Henry Steinke. Victor A. Vasquez. Tyler Edward Ryeski. Courtney Lee Frazier, summa cum laude. Natalie Francesca Bargardi, summa cum laude. Erin Louise Segerstrom, summa cum laude. Lindsay Ray Simi, summa cum laude. Madison E. Mattis, magna cum laude. Madison A. Allen, magna cum laude. Alexandra L. Sankowski, cum laude. Bowden. Allison Marianne Bowden. Mackenzie A. Winger, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rose Dorr, summa cum laude. Lily Carolyn Arnold, magna cum laude. Shelby A. Gibson. Kelsey Aaron Gormley, cum laude. Caitlin May Tuckey. Emily M. Gadilli, cum laude. Ashlyn L. Harris, cum laude. Alexander S. Brownlee. Caitlin Marie Goodrich. Megan E. Bowen. Rachel L. Gregus. Samantha Lauren Bissett, cum laude. Jenna I. Powell, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Hibbard, cum laude. Madison D. Green, cum laude. Cynthia K. Ferguson, cum laude. Madison Marie Justice, cum laude. Ashley Gabrielle Green, cum laude. Caitlin Shannon Rice. Nolan Edwin Manawis. Nikita Shrestha. Allie B. Clipper. Erica Garcia, summa cum laude. Megan Marie McLaren, magna cum laude. Reagan I. McNamee. Dana E. Franzel, summa cum laude. Kenesha N. Finley. Alexandra Denise Weinert, cum laude. Abby Jo Meyer, cum laude. Hala A. Henman, cum laude. Alexis C. Sutherland, magna cum laude. Udita Bandari, cum laude. Shristi Padial, cum laude. Kelsey R. Hollenbach. Spencer M. Buckman. Michaela Allen, summa cum laude. Olivia Page Adams. Melanie Rose Weber, cum laude. Jordan Marie Paul. Donna Jean S. Essenbacher. Tara S. Propp. Madison L. Hinton, magna cum laude. Jordan C. Abston, cum laude. Rihanna Serena Brown Deacon. Chloe Deasia Abram. Karan M. Davis, cum laude. Joshua Max Rubin, cum laude. Jeremiah Reginald DeBrose. Logan Hunter Heckema. Angelina J. Schumer, magna cum laude. Alexandra M. Childers. Kylie A. Brooks, magna cum laude. Zoe Madigan Vance, summa cum laude. Mackenzie R. Fleming. Lauren Michelle Gettle, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Newcomb Yee, magna cum laude. Victoria Caitlin Stafford, magna cum laude. Landon S. Zimmer, magna cum laude. Christian Allen Rotier. Matthew Andrew Richmond, summa cum laude. Nathan Moeller. Austin B. Costello. Madison H. Gilbert, magna cum laude. Hannah Gabrielle Schroeder, magna cum laude. Rowan E. Britton, magna cum laude. Alexis M. Ragnone, summa cum laude. Macy A. Bovin, cum laude. Tyler J. Baldwin, summa cum laude. Connor William McCoy, summa cum laude. Carissa Lynn Warr, magna cum laude. Mason Paul Kachansky. Damaris Christian Hall. Rebecca Marie Leo. Abigail L. Grodzinski, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie McCauley, summa cum laude. Rachel Maureen Harkness, magna cum laude. Faith Marie Purdue Schertzing. Diamantina Romana Nidzgoda, magna cum laude. Autumn Dietzel, summa cum laude. Molly M. Sanford. Nevaeh N. Clark. Rennie L. Herrick, summa cum laude. Devin Nikita Eden. Seth Stephen Oxer, magna cum laude. Samantha Rose Davis, summa cum laude. Angela Carson, summa cum laude. Danielle R. Schaefer, cum laude. Nicholas J. Broski, magna cum laude. Juan A. Ospina, cum laude. Natalie J. Oakwood, magna cum laude. Isabel Grace Peters, summa cum laude. Cassandra Nicole Kranick. Cassandra is a veteran of the United States Army. Hannah Mackenzie Miller, cum laude. Dicky or Ty? Natalie Avis Ty, cum laude. Janae M. Jankarik, summa cum laude. Pfeiffer. Mary Elizabeth Pfeiffer, cum laude. Rachel Adeline Songer Langschwanger. summa cum laude. Allison Lucille Otten, summa cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Crampton, cum laude. Megan Ann Had. Megan is a veteran of the United States Army. Macy J. Bruff, magna cum laude. Abigail A. Burnham. Elizabeth Lynn Taylor, magna cum laude. Abigail Lynn Wisniewski, summa cum laude. Michelle M. Johnson, cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. Please remain standing.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degrees you have earned, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Please remain standing.
Will all the undergraduate candidates please stand? There we go. Before receiving their degrees, undergraduates wear tassels on the right side of their caps. Moving the tassels to the left is a long-standing, time-honored tradition during graduation ceremonies. Graduates, you have worked hard. You have earned this. This is a symbol of your achievement, and as a symbol of your great accomplishments, you may move your tassels to the left. I extend my deepest congratulations to all of you. You did it. Great job. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Taylor, and as the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, I want to welcome all of you grads to our Alumni Association. Today's graduates contribute to a network of over 53,000 SVSU alumni. Our alumni make SVSU proud with their significant contributions to our region, state, and world. Your future contributions will pave way for a better tomorrow. Please know that SVSU will be there to celebrate your success and to continue supporting you throughout your years. You are linked to a worldwide network of supporters and friends. Whether you're looking for future career guidance through our Office of Career Services, hoping to connect with former classmates, or interested in the myriad of benefits our office offers, Please know that your alumni relations professionals are here to help you. Once again, welcome to the Alumni Association, and congratulations to all of you.
I would like to thank our commencement speaker, Dr. Colin Bird, for sharing his journey and inspiring words with us. We are grateful for your presence at our celebration and for the insights that you provided as a great thought leader. To our graduates, I also want to welcome you to the Alumni Association. I look forward to you returning to share your successes and experiences with future students. As you look back at your time at SVSU, I hope you find memories of professors and staff who positively inspired your academic journey. Remember, we are here to support you in the days, weeks, and years to come. Please keep in touch with your alma mater and visit us on campus whenever possible. You are forever part of the Cardinal family. Go Cards!
This concludes today's ceremony. We kindly request that all family and friends remain in place until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the arena. Please rise for the recessional. Thank you.